And welcome back to the New York Jets franchise rebuild. Here today, our playoff journey starts. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. So after a 15-2 record, as the New York Jets are solidified themselves as the #1 seed, we had a fantastic year. We put everything together. I'm sorry, the game is kind of slowly loading in, so hopefully there's not too much lag, but overall, we had a fantastic season. And for our first playoff game in the divisional round, we will be playing against the Indianapolis Colts, a Colts team that all the way back in week 8, we lost to. We lost big to them, more than, I believe it was 40-14. Let's go quickly check that score. All the way back in week 11, we lost 40-14, and we didn't have any offense. We barely ran the football. We passed the ball pretty well, but it just was not a good game, and we had 3 turnovers. I mean, Steven James did not have a good day. It was an ugly game for us, and hopefully this time around, the ball kind of bounces our way, hopefully. But like I said at the end of last video, if we lose, this could be this episode right here could be the last episode of the New York Jets franchise rebuild. So let's go check out this Colts team, and then let's get into today's action. Taking a look at this Colts team, we know what the Colts' strengths are. It's the trenches. Both their defensive line and their offensive line are 2 of the best units in the league. You know, with Jonathan Taylor running with Michael Pittman, as well as Gavin here at tight end. This team is very good, and I'm expecting this team to run the football. It's expected to snow in East Rutherford this week. We will see if we can slow down these playmakers they have, because they have playmakers on each side of the ball, and it's going to be a tough matchup. It's going to be tough to play against Hugh, another young quarterback who's, I believe, trying to get his team to their first Super Bowl since Peyton Manning. Here are his ratings at this moment in time. But we know this team, they're going to want to run the football and do a lot of quick passes. So hopefully we can slow that down and we just play our game. And welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here in the divisional round, it will be the New York Jets versus the Indianapolis Colts. The New York Jets are the #1 seed entering into this playoff picture, and probably the clear and obvious favorites at a 15-2 record, a quarterback that's playing excellent football, 2 top-tier wide receivers, and a defense that honestly has looked unstoppable. But the Colts team is one of those 2 teams that beat us this past campaign. So can they do it again this time in the postseason? The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game, and the loser goes home and has to try again next season. Let's get into today's action. And leading out his New York offense is number 10, Steven James. This past year, over 4,000 yards passing, 34 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. A fantastic season for this young quarterback who got a nice 4-year contract extension, and he's looking to lead his Jets offense to back-to-back Super Bowl appearances and victories, hopefully. But it starts today, as New York will start at their own 29-yard line. Adam Wright's the ball is the back, as he is going to get the carry here, and they're going to turn to this ground and pound game. In their first meeting, the New York Jets could not run the football at all. So hopefully Michael Carter, Adam Wright, and Taylor Newberry can show up here, as they're going to go with a little delay give this time for Newberry, and they will get a good 4 yards. And here's the first 3rd down of today's action. Michael Carter this time checks in. James looks to throw here, and he's going to go underneath here, this time to Dylan Henry, and Henry gets the conversion, as now Mekhi Becton is hurting on the field. That's a big injury. We can't lose our starting left tackle. That means at left tackle right now, Taylor Decker is in. Offset I formation, handing this ball off to Carter, and Michael Carter will gain 4 yards. I believe I have fixed my audio issues, so hopefully this sounds a lot better. As it's 2nd down and 6 here, James in the shotgun looks to throw again, feeling the pressure, steps up, and he goes down. This time, DeForest Buckner And Buckner is one of those players on this Colts defense that can take over. Do not want him to be in the backfield that much this week. As it's 3rd down and 7 here, bunch formation to the right. James looks to throw here, trying to get this ball to Elijah Moore. Moore with another 1,000-yard campaign, and he gets the conversion. So far, we're 2 for 2 on 3rd down. Mekhi Becton's also back into the ball game. Gonna run this football with Adam right here, and Adam with a good burst of speed. He gains 10 yards right there, and New York gets a fresh set of downs. That's one thing that we could not do in the first meeting, was just run the football. It was a struggle. So hopefully, right now, if this continues, it's gonna be a good week for us. And here's 9 more by Michael Carter. 2nd down and 1 here. James goes to 3 receivers. Looks to throw here. And he's looking end zone here with Hopkins. Hopkins can't reel it in. It's incomplete. As it will be 3rd down and 1 here. New York will stay under center as they're going to hand this ball up to Carter. And Carter will get the conversion, keeping this long drive going. You're at the 18-yard line. James in the shotgun. He's going to motion Elijah Moore here. And he's going to get the ball to Moore. Moore with some space, got him good blocks. And he's going to pick up 8 on that little pitch. Well, right now, everything is really working for the New York offense. At least on this first drive. James back to the air, feeling the rush, steps up, and he will slide for 5, setting us up 1st down and goal here at the 5. This is a nice long possession, keeping the Colts offense off the field. As it's 1st down and goal here, here's Michael Carter up the middle, and he will find the end zone. Touchdown, New York will strike first, and will have the early advantage here in the divisional round. And leading out his Colts offense is number 1, Hugh. Hugh is one of those quarterbacks that is very mobile, does not have the best arm, but 4,000 yards passing, 27 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Solid season. He has a great offensive line, and we have to stop this running game. And don't forget, Blake Cashman is out this week with an injury. He's out until the Super Bowl. But Hugh will start in the shotgun here, zips it to his tight end, Grover, and Grover will gain 10. One thing about this past season is that we could not really stop these tight ends, so we have to keep an eye out for that. But here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor, but Theodore with an excellent tackle in the backfield. Good no gain right there. 2nd down and 10 here. Hugh, shotgun, 3 receivers on the field as he looks to throw. Zips it, and that's again the tight end with a good catch. Trying to make this 3rd down and manageable. Hugh back to the air quickly, and this pass will go to Simpson, and he breaks multiple tackles, and the ball is out. And I think he was down. That's Russell Gage, excuse me, who coughed up the ball, but I just don't think that he was, I think he was down. Yeah, his knee was down. After further review, his knee was down. 1st down Colts as they're entering into New York's territory, going back to Taylor. Taylor is going to be stuffed. Good job by Theodore. We need him to have a big week this week. Our linebackers have to play lights out football as they're going to go to a 2 tight end formation here. Hugh will look to throw here, feeling the rush, and that's Allen. He couldn't get home. And Hugh looks to run here, and he's going to get a good chunk of yards, 21 on this scramble. We almost had a sack, but it got them 21. And those are the type of plays that also has hurt this New York defense. They are very aggressive. Here's a little pitch, Taylor, and he goes nowhere. Right now, we're slowing him down, and this is a good sign. 2nd down and 11 here. Hugh looks to throw as New York sends a blitz here. Doesn't get home. Jonathan Taylor. Taylor breaks free. Can he get into the end zone? He can't, but he will set his offense 1st down and goal here at the 3 as Jalen Smith is hurt. That is a big injury to our linebacking core. That means right now we have the rookie Matt Joe in the ball game. But it's 1st down and goal here. Hugh will take it. Here's Taylor. Taylor trying to bounce it outside, and he won't go far. Good job by our defense. As Taylor's hurt, multiple injuries on these first 2 possessions. As they're going to stick with this ground and pound game. No, they're going to go play action. Hugh is though going to go down. Zach Gold into the backfield. He's one of our first ever draft picks, and he makes a good play. Well, right now, Jalen Smith's status is that he's going to be out for a little bit. But it's 3rd down and goal here at the 12. Can the Colts put up at least a field goal? And they will have to settle for 1 as our defense makes a sure tackle. As the Colts will line up for a chip shot field goal here at the beginning of the 2nd quarter. I don't expect them to fake it. They don't. It's up and it's right down the middle. 7-3. Well, both teams had 1 drive in the 1st quarter, and both teams put up some points, but we have the advantage at least. As we'll start with a carry here with Adam right here, and I'm expected to see a lot of Adam this week. You know, I want to be able to run the football with Adam Wright and Michael Carter, but, you know, keeping the passing game warmed up too is important. As we'll turn to Dylan Henry, and Henry will gain 4. It will be 3rd down and short. So far, 1 target to DeAndre Hopkins, but it's 3rd down and 1, and New York will turn to a little run, and this run for Michael Carter will get them the 1st down. James in the shotgun here. Taylor Newberry checks in. Looks to throw, feeling the interior of this rush as James is trying to scramble out of it, and he's just gonna scurry out of bounds. Now James is athletic, he can make plays with his legs too. 2nd down and 7. Play action fake, looks to throw. Again, feeling the rush, has to settle for his check down to his fullback, Seth Knox. And Knox get close to the 1st down marker. He actually got it. Rush set of downs here, I formation for New York. And here goes Michael Carter, and Carter won't go far. 2nd down and 9 here for Steven James. So he looks to throw here. Plenty of time right now in the pocket, but the time just ran out. DeForest Buckner, he does it again. I'm telling you, he's gonna take over this ball game if we give him an opportunity. And now a promising drive here might be stalled. It's 3rd down and 15. James looks to throw here, and he's trying to get this ball deep down the field to Ben Toon. Toon gets underneath it, and he makes a great play on the ball. What a play right there, 43 yards on the breakout wide receiver. He's entering into his 4th or 5th season, and he's had a fantastic season. What a job right there. And that has to be demoralizing for this Colts defense. As New York enters into the red zone, James looks end zone, Toon again, and Toon can't reel it in. 3 tight ends on the field now for the New York Jets on 2nd down. They'll turn to Michael Carter. Carter tries to cut it back the other way, and he does so, and he's gonna gain 7 more. 3rd down and 3 now. James looks to throw off the 3-man rush. Stepping up, DeForest Buckner trying to take over again, and he doesn't get there, but James will get the conversion. And now New York will put out their jumbo package. Adam Wright's in the ball game with the fullback. Takes it, here's Adam. Adam trying to bounce it outside, but he won't go far. Good job by this Colts defense. Another nice long possession here by the New York offense. James under center, gonna go play action fake, looks to throw, trying to get this ball to Seth Knox, and Knox catches it. The fullback does it again. Touchdown, New York. We're gonna extend our lead, and DeForest Buckner is the player that's injured on the field. As the Colts will start right around the 50-yard line off a penalty, and Jonathan Taylor's not in. I don't know who's in. That's Lloyd. But a big penalty is giving this Colts team a great opportunity here. This is only the 4th possession of today's action, and we're almost halfway through this ball game. Here's Hugh looking to throw here. He's stepping up, and now he's gonna look to run here as this defense will surround him. As it's 3rd down and inches here, can this New York defense get off the field? Here's Lloyd with the carry, and he's gonna get the conversion. Excuse me, that was Bush on the last carry here. And I also see Jalen Smith back in the action. Fullback enters into the ball game, and this is, I believe, Lloyd, and Lloyd does get the 1st down and more. Getting close to the 2-minute warning here. Hugh in the shotgun. The Colts don't have to run a play, but they will do so, and they will flip it out wide here, and that's gonna gain them 7. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the first half, and New York's up 14-3. But the Colts are driving here. They're going to continue this nice possession. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Hugh looks to throw here as he's looking end zone. Plenty of time in the pocket. He'll settle underneath to Michael Pittman Jr. And Michael Pittman makes a great play as now Jonathan Allen is shaken up. We've seen so many injuries already. And now it's 1st down and goal here at the 1. No Jonathan Allen. 3 tight ends on the field. Here's Lloyd, and Lloyd is not going to be stopped. Touchdown, Indianapolis. As they're going to cut into this lead even further. They're trying to make this game by 4. Well, New York has 2 timeouts to play with and a minute 30 to go. Can they get at least a field goal on this drive? James will start in the air looking for Elijah Moore. Moore makes the reception, and he's going to get a good 15 yards and more. Time continues to click. They're keeping those 2 timeouts in their back pocket. James looks to throw, steps up, trying to get this ball to Elijah Moore again. The playmaker does some more. And now an injury timeout here for the Colts. Yet to get DeAndre Hopkins involved. 2nd down and 10 here. Looks to throw, going to Hopkins. The veteran receiver makes a good play. So New York is trying to keep this long possession going. James looks to throw as the Colts send the blitz. He's going to settle for his check down. Newberry, who tried to get out of bounds, but New York will have to call a timeout here. 3rd down and 7 here. 21 seconds to go. James takes it, looks to throw here. Gonna go too quickly to his check down to Newberry. And Newberry is able to break free, and New York will call their last timeout with about 9 seconds to go. 3rd down and goal here, and New York's keeping their offense out there. It's playoff football, they're playing aggressive. James looks end zone, Elijah Moore, and he can't reel it in as it's 4th down. Well, here is a chip shot field goal to hopefully give us a 7-point lead as we took 3 shots into the end zone. We were aggressive. And we will be up by 7 entering into halftime. The Colts will start with the football, but right now both offenses are putting up points and hitting on every cylinder. I don't think Hugh has even missed a pass just yet. Right now we know their game right now. They're trying to run, they're trying to establish the football. We'll have to see if Jonathan Taylor is going to come back, and they want to do the quick passes. If we can keep them not to do any of that, we have a chance. But as you guys can see, the Kansas City Chiefs won. They beat the Tennessee Titans. So we know, potentially, we know the opponent for next week if we win. And here at the beginning of the 2nd half, the Colts will start with the football at their own 25-yard line. Taylor's back at the game, and Taylor, he's hitting a good run here as he bounced outside. Jalen Bonds pushed him out of bounds, and that is the biggest run of Taylor's day so far. I was just about to say, the big play for this Colts offense can definitely be the game changer. Also, Jonathan Allen is out for the rest of today's action, and that should make easier work here for Taylor as he's gonna get his 2 best runs back to back. We did an excellent job slowing him down in the 1st half. If he gets going here, it's definitely a game changer. They set up now a screen for Taylor. Theodore can't make a tackle. He makes a little juke move, and he's gonna get another conversion here. And Hugh is 9 for 9 at this point in time as they're driving here, trying to tie up this ball game. Hugh takes the snap. Here's Taylor again as this defense, though, will wrap him up. Taylor huffing and puffing to the backfield as he's gonna get the call here, but Zach Gold is there. Good job. 3rd down now. Can the Colts get this conversion to keep their drive alive? Looks to throw his Hugh. Plenty of time. He goes underneath here to Simpson, and Simpson gets the 1st down. New York showing their same look on 3rd down here as the Colts are entering into the red zone. New York this time sends a blitz, and this is a good catch here for Simpson again. Another good drive here by this Colts offense here. Hugh is dialing in, and here's Taylor. Taylor bounces it outside, and he could have hit that hole harder. He would have gone into the end zone. 2nd down and 6, though, as the Colts can pick up a 1st down, as Lloyd will find the end zone, his 2nd of today's action, and the Colts are now an extra point away from tying up this ball game. And they've been making good plays. Well, we have a tied ball game now. New York will start their own 27-yard line here as both offenses are hitting on all cylinders. Here we'll start with a run here by Adam Wright, and Adam will gain 5. 2nd down and 4 here. James in the shotgun. Looks to throw here. Stepping up. Sets his feet and the ball's out. Ball's still out, and the Colts picked it up. What a play there by this defense. Blackman picked it up, and Stephen James put the ball on the ground. This is the type of play that can change so much momentum here. If the Colts can go down the field now and put up a touchdown, it's definitely a different mindset. And off a short field here for the Colts, starting at New York's 30-yard line, as they will motion Michael Pittman here, fake it to Pittman, and Taylor's the back. But this defense making a good play. If New York's defense can hold them to a field goal, that is huge. But 3 tight ends on the field, and Jonathan Taylor gets the call, and our defense swallows him up, as it's going to be 3rd down and 8 here. Hugh looks to throw here, going to go to the outside, and that pass was batted away. It's 4th down, and the Colts are going to settle for a 58 or a 48-yard field goal attempt to take the lead here. I don't know who their kicker is. And the field goal, it's up, and it's good. It looked like it was not going to be good, but Colts take the lead here. But the one thing we cannot afford is to have any more turnovers in this ball game. We're going to start backed up at our own 13-yard line due to a holding call. And Adam Wright with a big run here. Good hard running right there by Adam, weaving through these defenders. He's been running very well. New York turns to an empty look on second down. James takes it, looks to throw here, not liking anything, and he goes down all the way back at the 17. Woods with a sack all the way back at the 17-yard line. And this Colts front four continues to make plays. But we finally see the first 3 and out of today's action. It's 3rd down and 20. James takes it, looks to throw here. He's turning to Hopkins, and he just overthrew him. The Colts will start in good field position here and have an opportunity to extend their lead. Here's Hughes looking to throw here. Now he looks to run, and this is Jason Bush who sacked him. He's filling in right now, and he's made plays throughout this campaign. And that's an excellent job right there. 3rd down and 8 here. These safeties are coming down. New York looks like they're sending a blitz, and they do so. A safety blitz, and it works out in our favor. Jalen Bonds with a good sack, and that's going to stall this drive. Less than a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. New York's down by 3. Here's Michael Carter, and Carter with a good hard running right here. He's going to gain 13 yards. As New York has been running the ball with the committee. We're using all 3 backs this week. We're going to turn right back to Carter. Carter got a good block by Moore. He breaks the tackle, and he almost going to pop that one. James standing right on the midfield marker. He's going to look to throw here as he's going to turn to Dylan Henry, and Henry makes that tough reception. 1 more quarter to go here in the divisional round, and New York is driving here, trying to at least tie up this ball game. Here's Michael Carter, but this Colts defense making a good stuff right there. This is a big 3rd down. 3rd down and 1. James takes the snap. He looks to throw, turning to Hopkins. Hopkins makes that reception, and he gets the conversion. And a good job by our veteran receiver. 9 minutes to go here in the divisional round. James takes it again, looks to throw, and again he's gonna go down all the way back at the 26-yard line. It's Woods with another sack. I think he's filling in for DeForest Buckner as it's 2nd down and 17 here. James sticking in this passing game, and he's going to get this ball out quickly to Ben Toon. And Toon, the young wide receiver, makes an excellent play. He's had 2 big important catches, and he keeps the drive alive. 1st down and goal here at the 9. 2 tight ends on the field. Michael Carter's the lone back. He's going to get the call here, and he's going to get a couple more. It's 3rd goal now. 3 receivers on the field. James takes it, looks to throw, looking end zone. Hopkins, he can't reel it in. It's 4th down. And New York sends out Will Lutz here for this chip shot field goal attempt to tie up this ball game again at 20, and they do so. Well, we're back tied up here, this time at 20. The Colts will start with the football, and they'll start with a run here by Taylor, and if he did not stumble right there, that would have been a massive gain right there. It felt like it. Offset I formation here on 2nd down, back to Jonathan Taylor. The good back here, he continues to rumble and tumble, and he gets good positive yardage. As it will be 3rd down and 3 here, motioning out Taylor. Gonna go to an empty look now, as New York does not send a blitz here. This pass is wildly thrown. It's 4th down, and we get a good stop. And now it's New York's turn here. Starting at their own 25-yard line, James takes it, looks to throw. Quickly going to Elijah Moore here, who has been busy. He gets that catch. Here on 2nd down and 6, Adam Wright checks in, and they're going to turn to Adam, and Adam is going to get stuffed in the backfield. Well, it's 3rd down and 8 here. Empty look now for the Jets. James takes it, looks to throw here, not really liking anything. Going to try to get this ball to Elijah Moore. Moore will make the catch, but it's 4th down, and New York will have to punt. This, as both defenses have now settled in. We have seen punts now in the last 2 possessions for both teams. Hugh will now have a turn here to take the lead, as he's going to scramble for 9. This game has basically now become a field position battle. Less than 4:20 to go here. Hugh will take it. Here's Taylor. Taylor with a gashing run here, and no one was there to plug up that hole. I formation now for the Indianapolis Colts here. Taylor, again, the ball carrier, as Jalen Smith can't make the tackle. Thankfully, Jonathan Jackson can. But what the Colts are doing right now is they're taking time off this clock and driving the ball. Can this New York defense make a play to save their season, as it's feeling like the Colts can win this game here? This is Russell Gage with a good catch. 3 tight ends on the field now. Taylor the lone back. Pittman the only receiver. Gonna take it. Here's Taylor off the blitz, and he's gonna get another conversion. As now Jason Bush is hurting on the field. It does stop the clock here, but now Tony Tucker's in the ball game. 2 backs in the backfield as Hugh looks to throw, scrambles, and that ball was punched out. Hugh in an empty look here. As it's 2nd down and 10, looks to throw here, plenty of time as he's going to look to run. The ball is out, but one of the Colts offensive linemen picked it up, and they're going to pick up 7 yards. That right there could have been the big play that this Jets defense needed to make. As right before the 2-minute warning, Hugh got the play off, and they're going to get, I don't know if they got the conversion, I can't tell. And the Colts did get the conversion now. Less than 2 minutes to go. New York has to be thinking timeouts here. Hugh under center, gonna take the snap. Taylor the back, and that's Jalen Smith in the backfield. New York will call their first timeout, trying to preserve time here, as this game is gonna go down to the wire. As it's 2nd down and 13 here, 1:55 to go. 2 timeouts here for the New York Jets. Taylor the back. Jalen Bonds can't make the tackle, and that's Taylor finding the end zone here. The Colts will take the lead with 1:50 to go here. And I don't know if the New York Jets just allowed that touchdown to happen to preserve time, but the Colts now have the lead here. And Taylor has been the difference here in the second half. 1:50 to go here. 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Can the New York Jets keep their season alive? James takes it, quickly goes to Elijah Moore. Moore makes that catch, and he gains 8 yards. Jets are not going to hurry up offense. 1:30 to go. James back to the air here. Settling underneath here to Newberry, and New York will call a timeout. They have 1 remaining. It's 3rd down and 10 here. James in the shotgun, gonna take the snap, play action fake. Trying to get this ball to Tune. It's in triple coverage, and it's incomplete. Well, it's 4th down and 10, and here's the ball game. James takes the snap, looks to throw here. Plenty of time in the pocket. He's trying to get this ball to Elijah Moore, and Moore breaks free, and he's down the sideline. He's done it again. Touchdown, New York. We're now an extra point away from tying up this ball game. What a 64-yard touchdown reception, and New York has done it again. Less than a minute to go here. Tie ball game here. The Colts have all 3 timeouts in their back pocket. Hugh looks to throw here, settles underneath here to Jonathan Taylor. Will gladly allow them to do that. The Colts will turn to a hurry-up offense, 35 seconds to go. Going underneath to their tight end. This defense will wrap him up quickly as the Colts will call their first timeout. Can this New York defense force overtime here? Hugh in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to throw here, and he's gonna go into the arms of Jonathan Jackson. The Colts have to call a timeout. This is where the pass rush needs to get going here. 28 seconds now, 1 timeout to work with. Hugh looks to throw, going underneath here to Russell Gage as this defense makes another good tackle. The Colts will go to a hurry-up offense, 10 seconds to go here, and Hugh is feeling a rush. Jackson can't get there. He has to slide, and they're not calling a timeout here. What the heck are they doing? They're just sending this game to overtime. They had a timeout. The Colts had a timeout. They did not call it with 2 seconds to go. I am baffled. But here in the divisional round, we are heading to overtime. The Colts lost the toss. We will receive the football first. And it's an overtime rules. I think it's the first team that scores either a touchdown or get a safety. Now, I don't know if they've changed the rules in this game. If we go down the field and score a touchdown, and the Colts will get an opportunity. I don't know if that's rule changes in this, because that's a new rule in the NFL, but this is an excellent start for us by Phil. Well, New York will have their ball at their own 34-yard line here, trying to take the lead here. Here is Michael Carter, and Carter will start this drive with a good 4 yards. You have the entire playbook to work with. Back to the I formation now. Here's Carter with back-to-back carries, and he's gonna get a good run here, gashing this defense with a good hard running right there. Close to midfield now here. New York will continue to run this football with Carter, and Carter is getting going at the right time now. James in the shotgun here at the Colts 35. Takes the snap, looks to throw here. Trying to get this ball to Dylan Henry, and that ball's intercepted! It's intercepted at the 19-yard line! Groves with the interception! This young prospect at safety is making another great play for his Colts defense. And like I said, we cannot have another turnover. And now the Colts have an opportunity. The next score, I believe, wins the ball game. The Colts will start their own 19-yard line in an empty look, changing up the play here to put the tight end in the backfield. I've never seen this before here in Madden. Quickly going to Jonathan Taylor, and Taylor will gain 4. Second down and 6 here. Hugh under center. Taylor's the back. He's gonna get the call, but this is Jonathan Jackson. He gets a good tackle right there. Third down and 9 here. Can this New York defense get off the field? Empty look here for Hugh. He looks to throw off the 4-man rush, and Michael handed. He knocks it away. It's 4th down, and we're forcing a punt. And now New York has an opportunity. Next score wins the ball game. James under center. Here is Adam Wright with the ball carrier, and he's gonna gain 5 more. Second down and 5 here. James in the shotgun looks to throw here. Looking, trying to get this ball to Toon. Toon makes the catch, and he gets the conversion. Third down and 9 here. James takes it, looks to throw, trying to get this ball to Elijah Moore, and Moore can't make the catch. It's 4th down. And here's Will Lutz. A 52-yard field goal attempt, as the Colts will try to ice him. 52 yards here. Can Will Lutz win us this game here in the divisional round? The field goal, it's up, and it's no good. It's wide left. Will Lutz can't do it. And now the Colts have an opportunity. The Colts now have an opportunity to win this ball game here. They have excellent field position. Here's Hughes, looks to throw, going underneath, and this is off the hands of multiple players. Hughes stayed under center here. Taylor's the lone back. He's gonna get the call, trying to bounce it outside as our defense wraps him up, but he's gonna fall forward for good yardage. Third down and 6 here. Empty look now here for the Colts. Hugh takes the snap, looks to throw, and that pass is badly thrown. It's incomplete. No team wants to win this game now. New York will start their own 22-yard line here. Again, any score wins. James starts this drive with a little play action fake. He looks to throw here, and he's looking down the field here with Elijah Moore. We haven't seen too many deep shots, and it's incomplete. And New York trying to win the ball game here, as we're gonna turn to Michael Carter. Carter gashes this defense yet again. Maybe we just hand the ball off and we can win this game. James in an empty look now. Takes the snap, looks to throw. Gonna settle underneath here to Dylan Henry here, and Dylan Henry will gain 9. Back to the 3 tight end formation here. James under center, a little stretch run here. Carter trying to bounce it outside. He breaks the tackle, and he's gonna set us up here at the 39 of the Colts. Here at the 39. Seth Knox enters into the ball game with Adam Wright. Adam gets the call. He gashes this defense with another good hard running. And maybe if you're New York, you just try to continue to run this football. It's second down and 2. Here's Michael Carter, and Carter breaking tackles. I don't think he got the conversion. A good hard running right there. Third down and inches here. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the first overtime potentially. And Michael Carter continues this long drive. I want to get as close as I can for this field goal, as we're going to turn to Michael Carter. Carter, another good gashing run here. He's breaking tackles. We have worn out this defense, as we're going to send out Will Lutz here for this 32-yard field goal attempt here. Can he get this one? As the field goal will be up, and it's right down the middle. New York is heading to the AFC Championship game here, as it's taken over an extra 9 minutes here in overtime to do so. We have beaten another demon of ours. This Colts team has been a tough matchup. Throughout overtime, I had no clue if we were going to actually win this ball game. It really felt like the Colts had the momentum. But thankfully, Michael Carter got going late in this action, and he really helped us run to victory here. And though we almost threw this game away. I mean, if they went out down the field and scored a touchdown after that interception, I mean, that would have been heartbreaking. But we won today, and we're moving on. As Michael Carter ran for over close to 150 yards rushing. Stephen James had a solid day. He had his moments where he looked like Stephen James of the old, but still, we ran the ball as best as we possibly could. Elijah Moore sent us to overtime, and we didn't get Hopkins going, but still, 5 sacks allowed. That's tough to manage. And we got 5 sacks of our own and no turnovers. What a fun ball game here in this divisional round, and how this regular season started. It's now going to end here in the AFC Championship game. It's the number 1 seed, the New York Jets, versus the number 2 seed, the Kansas City Chiefs. A Chiefs team that honestly, throughout these last few years, have been our biggest rival. And we have an opportunity here to send them home. Let's go see what happened in the NFC as the Vikings and the Bears won. So it's going to be an NFC North divisional battle in the championship game. That would be another interesting matchup. And on a side note, Zach Wilson and his Titans lost to the Chiefs. So that will be next time, the Jets versus the Chiefs. That's going to be a fun matchup here. Overall, this was a tough game. As I'm looking at my recordings, a little over an hour and 20 minutes long already. So guys, I really do hope you enjoyed today's action. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I hope you really enjoyed today's action. It was a very competitive, fun matchup. And I'm expecting another one here versus the Chiefs. And I will see you in the next one.